And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. You back in this thing, like cracking this thing. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Knowledge you thought you can't get nobody's college, you go big dog. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure y'all get into that. If you ain't got into that, man, hit the description button. Become part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, say tap in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Knowledge you can't get in college, man. Hit that description button. Follow the new page. If you ain't tapped in with the new page, tap in with the new page, man. It's a new page. Tap in with it, man. We almost have 2,000 subscribers, man. Y'all got us to 1,513 days. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers, man. Let's get there, man. Run them numbers up on a new page because we finna give away something good soon, man. We gonna give away something good soon. Y'all know when we get monetized, that chili come out and we monetize. So we gotta make sure we do a little bit of numbers. But y'all run that new page up, man. We gonna get the numbers right for you. We got my man Paperboy Newsstand. Nina Boy said Cowboy knows what really happened to Nip because he set him up. Why is Nina Boy on the internet being a snitchiana? Oh, Nina Boy. Neener Boy. Snitchiana, man. Let's get into this content without further ado. Man, shout out to Paperboy News. Let's go.
Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now, after Nina Boy did that Nipsey Hussle reaction video, he made it seem as though Cowboy was involved in it. And I guess Cowboy called them out for the fade, and Nina Boy responded back to it. And he basically told them that if Cowboy feels that offended off of what he said on his previous video, then he's gonna be at the Circle off of Fremont. As soon as he finishes that live, he can meet him up there and they can handle what they need to handle so they can move on with their life. Now, Nina Boy said Cowboy's been lying about that whole situation at the Marathon store.
For Nina Boy to get on live and then talk about this or get on videos and talk about this and try to implement Cowboy in a murderer, say he's knowing he set him up and all that kind of stuff, you're a snitch, bro. And if you're that much of a politicker for the behalf of Nipsey Hussle, why don't you step outside and go get jiggy behind it? You niggas is doing all these snitch allegations to bring up the fact that you niggas is really too afraid to address your real beefs. Rat Run Hunter, Snitch Hunter, Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon, Nina Boy, the boy toy. Tag y'all men. Why do y'all want to keep talking about all this stuff on the internet? Oh, he's a snitch, he's this, he's that. Y'all, what, so if something happens to you, the police know exactly where to look? What's up with you niggas, bro? But you know what? What do you expect out of a man with a full goatee that's black, and then when it gets here, he dyed it blonde? You thought that was cool, Blondie? You thought that was fire? That was a good move for you? Full goatee with a blonde patch? Okay.
Nina Boy said that Cowboy claimed he was in the break room, and he said it would be physically impossible to be in the break room and after Nip got popped to be right there 3 seconds later. And Nina Boy said the reason why Cowboy's been lying the whole time is because he feels guilty about what happened to his little homie. And he said Nipsey being the biggest thing that ever came up out of Crenshaw and Slauson, whenever he shows up to his section, people's already supposed to have their arms on deck to make sure that they protect their trophy. And he told Cowboy, no matter how scared you were, when Eric Holder pulled out his burner and unalived his little homie, he was supposed to do something, because at the end of the day, that's your little homie.
And if that's how you feel, Nina Boy, nobody's saying you're right, nobody's saying you're wrong. I'm saying why you won't go tell that man? Why are you telling us on the internet? You such this super banged out banger, the bangest out banger. Why don't you go do something about it? Like, why are you telling us about it? Why are you not doing something about it? Why are you not making this?
Nina Boy says he understands why Cowboy didn't try to save Nip. It's because everybody from Rolling 60s knows that Eric Holder is known for using his burner. And he knew that if he would have jumped in the way, he would have lost his life. Now, when Nina Boy played this video by Lionel B, where it shows the whole surveillance of the Marathon store, it shows that the Marathon store had multiple surveillance cameras inside and outside of the store. But when they played the surveillance video of Nip getting unalived by Eric Holder, it was by a surveillance camera across the street. That's when Nina Boy said that's why Black Sam don't F with Cowboy anymore, because he has the footage. So he knows exactly what went down. And Nina Boy said if they would have played the surveillance...
Why do y'all keep saying that Black Sam said, Black Sam said, Black Sam said? Black Sam ain't said nothing. So all y'all running around on the internet saying what Sam said, we all saw the interview of what Sam said and what Sam didn't say. Anything past that make you niggas weird snitches. Nina boy, you a weirdo snitcho, bro. You a weirdo snitcho. You look like a nigga who got to get a DP after a bullshit boxing match. I don't got nothing to do with hood business. So you make it hood business and then you make yourself look stupid. Now you got to get DP. You look like that type of nigga, bro. You're acting like that type of nigga, bro. Like, what's up with you? Like, Sam said. Sam didn't say nothing. We all watched the interview.
Video that was at the Marathon store, it would have exposed Cowboy because it would have showed proof that Cowboy was present during the time that Eric Holder unalived Nip. And he said that's why Cowboy's been saying that he's been looking for him. It's because he's mad that he exposed him. Now, Lionel B said the thing that he finds strange is the Marathon store has multiple cameras, and he finds it suspicious that after Nip got alive, none of the footage got recorded, and it somehow disappeared in the thin air. Then Nina Boy says, don't y'all find it weird how Cowboy went from folding clothes inside the Marathon store and picking up trash outside the Marathon store to all of a sudden owning multiple companies, and now he has thousands of dollars in his bank account, all after
all that happened during COVID, bro. So I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but you know, everybody did they 1-2 step during COVID. It's not like Cowboy, because even when Nip got unalive, I could tell y'all where I was at. I was in a Red Roof Inn in Brookhaven, Georgia, because I was on the run. I never forget that day. I was on the run, and I got out the October right before COVID. You feel me? So that's like, you know, March, April is when I got locked up. COVID happened. And, you know, all that blah, blah, blah. I did the time until that October. And then that following year, 2019, I got out. To that November 2019, I got out. And then COVID happened the following year. So it seems like COVID, you know, whatever that people had going on, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing about nobody, but if you did your 1-2 step, you did your 1-2 step, could be the reason why Cowboy has what he has. It has nothing to do with the actual unalignment of Nipsey Hussle at all. At all. One has really nothing to do with the other, but that's regardless of the fact.
his little
Either way it go, Nina Boy telling, this is snitching. Snitching is snitching. You niggas be telling, bro.
homie Nip lost his life. Then Nina Boy says all of this karma is unfolding in front of Cowboy's hands because he claims that the lady that Cowboy snatched the chain from where his arm grazed across her breast and he had to label himself a S offender, she's gonna come to social media and tell her side of the story and what she says really happened. And Nina Boy told Cowboy, if he would have just told the truth and said that when you seen Eric Holder pull out his burner and unalive his little homie, he ran because he was scared and he didn't have no burner on him, then he can understand that. But the fact that he made up a lot of these stories, and according to Nina Boy,
Isn't it crazy how to expose somebody, these niggas will snitch on so many unsolved crimes and situations and all that blah, 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 will give so much information to these things. It's amazing. It is amazing the lengths that these gentlemen will go to prove that they're real ones overall by telling on everybody and everything around them. Disgusting, Nina Boy. Disgusting. Almost as bad as that trash boxing match.
add up. Something smells fishy. Then Nina Boy said Cowboy's mad at him because a lot of people already assumed that he was responsible or played a role in unaliving his little homie, but they didn't say anything. And Cowboy's just mad at him for giving his reaction and thoughts on it, saying that he is. Then Nina Boy said Cowboy said the reason why Eric Holder unalived his little homie is because he was high on drugs. And Nina Boy responded back by saying, name anybody that's high, go and try to get chili cheese fries with a soda. Because Nina Boy said when you high, you don't eat food.
That's actually not true. I've seen a lot of homeless people eat. A lot of high people eat. I've been high and ate. When you high, you do eat. And I ain't been high like that. I ain't did no crystal meth or nothing like that. But back in the day, I was a blue dolphin, a red Spider-Man, yellow Pokeball, good triple stacks, quad stacks, single stacks. Don't worry about it. You had to be there. It was during the hyphy era. Different time, different life. Don't worry about it. We don't blue dolphin anymore. It's been a while. But double-digit years, as a matter of fact. However, you can eat. Nina Boy, what drugs you doing? I got you not want to eat, big dog. I've done some ecstasy. I've smoked some weed. That's it. I've never done anything past that, but... what you doing I got you not wanting to eat, big dog? Huh.
And he says Eric Holder.
Shout out to everybody who made it through the hyphy era. What a time to be alive. 2005 to like 2009. Whew. Good times. Good times.
Wasn't the only one responsible for unaliving Nip, and it was actually a couple of people because they had to plan the whole thing out, and Eric Holder is not smart enough nor capable of doing that on his own. Then he said everybody from Rolling 60s already knew that Eric Holder was no good. And if Cowboy was in the back like he says he was, there's a bunch of surveillance camera right there. So when he seen that, how come he didn't come to the front and warn Nip? Then Nina Boy said when Ren Paul and Cowboy was with Nip, and he seen Eric Holder coming up, and he said, hey, is that Eric Holder? And they said, yeah. And Nip saying, I wonder how this gonna play out. They should have stood beside him with their hands on their burner, just in case something does happen, which it did. Because by Nip saying that, he clearly showed that Eric Holder was an imminent threat. Then he tells Cowboy if everybody knew that Eric Holder was a well-known snitch, then why would you shake his hand and allow him to get close to Nip? Then Nina Boy says it again, and he tells Cowboy if you was just scared because you seen Eric Holder and you know what he does, then just say that. But the fact you said you was in the break room and you got to Nip immediately after he got popped, your story ain't adding up. And when something doesn't add up, people start creating their own narratives of what they think happened. Then Lionel Beast flat out says that there was too many surveillance cameras inside that store as well as outside for anybody, especially Cowboy, not to notice Eric Holder walking up to Nip. Now what I gather from watching this video, Nina Boy came up with two scenarios. One, Cowboy either knew or was part of the plan for Nip to get unalived. Or two, he didn't, but when Eric Holder came up there, he was so scared because he knew that Eric Holder was known for having a burner and wasn't scared to use it. So when he seen him dump at Nip, he immediately ran because he knew if he stood there, he would have been.
That is a lot for Nina Boy to say about this situation. This is like reasoning. He gave a who, what, when, where, how, why. This is like everything you need for a nigga. You a snitch, bro. You are a tattle-tellington. You are the tattlest of the tales. The tattlest of the tale. You are the tattly-telliest nigga ever.
Next. Now, RIP to Nip, and my condolences go out to Black Sam as well as the rest of his family. But y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy Newsstand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous. So.
Shout out to my man Paperboy Newsstand. Paperboy News. Make sure y'all show bro some love, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Show love to everything Paperboy News got going on, man. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. Make sure y'all hit that red dot to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. And y'all know, hit the description button. Follow the new page. The new paging is up and running. We gonna make sure we run that up, man. Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. And y'all know it's free. Avenue Angel, so he's free. Y'all know the deal, man. We go.